You know, I'm a little pissed with Regal Cinemas right now. Why, you may ask? Well, they decided, I'm not making this up, they decided to go and use my likeness, yes, me, Trev, my likeness, as a popcorn bucket. Now I know what you're thinking, but that's Wolverine. That's not you. Yeah, that's obviously the popcorn bucket I'm talking about. No! This one right here! Look at it! Doesn't this look exactly like me? And I know what you're thinking, but that's Anger from Inside Out 2. It's me! It is clearly, obviously me! I mean, look! It's me! But I will admit, it is kind of cool it lights up. I don't even know if you can see that, it's kind of dim.
It should be nothing but smooth sailing from...
Hello? I'm anxiety. Where can I put my stuff?
A new emotion.
Oh, I'm sorry. We wanted to make such a good first impression.
What do you mean, we?
I'm Envy.
Look at your hair. Oh, yeah, not happening.
That's on we.
On what?
It's what you would call the boredom.
What's your name, big fella?
That's embarrassment.
Welcome to headquarters, embarrassment. Oh, we're doing a fit. No. Oh, nope, going high. Oh, you got a real sweaty palm there, buddy.
Inside Out 2 is the latest sequel from Pixar, and it comes to us 9 years after its predecessor. And here, teenager Riley's mind headquarters is undergoing a sudden demolition to make room for something entirely unexpected, new emotions. And joy, fear, disgust, anger, and sadness aren't really sure how to feel when anxiety shows up. So I'll let you know right now that if this movie doesn't get a grade from me in like the A category, then it qualifies as a disappointment. And that's mostly because I'm putting it on a high bar here because I've been waiting for this since the first one. So going into this movie, I was obviously hyped. This is for sure one of my most anticipated movies of the year because I love the first film, it's the new Pixar movie, and it seemed to be going in the direction that I was hoping it would go. But as some of you may know, this so far for me has been not the greatest year for movies. Sure, there's movies that I've liked to even loved, but there hasn't been one that has like blown me out of the water or anything. I mean, one of my most anticipated movies of the year was Furiosa Mad Max Saga, and I really liked that movie, but I just didn't love it or anything. So obviously, I went into Inside Out 2 excited, but just a little skeptical, of course. And I'm glad to say that after two major disappointments with Lightyear and Elemental, Pixar, it's so good to have you back, because this is hands down the best Pixar movie in a while. I will start off with saying that on paper, this idea shouldn't work, and that's mostly because it's kind of generic. First off, there's two stories going on at the exact same time. You've got the one with Riley trying to fit in at this hockey camp and abandoning her friends for the cool girls, and you've got the story going on inside her mind, where the 5 original emotions are kicked out of headquarters by the 4 new emotions, and they have to make their way back. You see what I'm kind of saying? Riley's story you've seen a million times before, and the story with the emotions sounds pretty similar to the story in the last film. But the one thing that makes this work is that we're following both stories in the mind of Riley, which has changed drastically since the first movie, and I'm glad that this is the direction that they decided to go in instead of what they set up at the end of the first film. Yeah, it seems like they were setting up something that would be along the lines of like a teen romance or something with that boy from the last movie or whatnot, but I'm glad to say that's not where they went whatsoever, because that would have been even more generic. Plus, they already tackled that in a short film on the Blu-ray called Riley's First Date. But really, anything I normally have a problem with in any other movie like this really does work here. I do believe that your thought process on this movie is really going to depend on your age. Kids are going to enjoy the emotions, adventure, and the bright colors and all that, while adults and teens will connect more with the film and what it's like to grow up and remember what it was like to go through that period of time in your life. It's kind of the same thing I said about the movie If, in that I think adults are going to get so much more out of it than kids, and it's still an all ages movie. I also gotta give props to the girl who voiced Disgust, because the entire time I was so convinced it was Mindy Kaling, unaware that it wasn't, and I come to find that out later on. And yeah, I know Fear wasn't Bill Hader this time as well, but I knew it was Tony Hale. It also comes as a no-brainer that the animation is freaking incredible. I especially love the design of Anxiety, and that's mostly because she looks like a freaking Muppet. There's also a great use of 2D animation. That's all I'm going to say about that because it kind of goes into spoilers. The movie also gets more creative with the mind this time around. There's a huge focus on the belief system and how you see yourself in life. I like this one area they go to where the people who come up with the ideas are basically overworked animators, which was a really nice touch, and the sarcasm bit was really funny.
Boy, are we so lucky we ran into you guys!
Boy, are we so lucky we ran into you guys.
Huh?
Please! We really need your help! We really need your help!
What's their problem?
Guys, you just gotta turn on the charm.
Hey, I bet you're the best crane crew in the world.
Wow, those guys are jerks.
And no matter who you are, I think this is a movie that anyone can connect to in one way or another. And yes, the movie is not afraid to get real at points, and there's one line that really stuck with me, and it was along the lines of, as you get older, anxiety's gonna take over the joy. God damn it, movie! Did you really have to go there? I know your heart's in the right place and that was your intention, but again, did you really have to go there? I mean, I guess it is a Pixar movie, so they had to get you in the feels somehow. Even though I'll say that there really isn't a scene in this movie that made me tear up or anything. But in the end, I loved Inside Out 2, and it is for sure a movie to take the whole family to. If you love the first one or just want a great comfort movie... Wait, what the hell am I talking about? Just go see this movie no matter what! I'm gonna give Inside Out 2 an A. And if they decide to do a third one, it better be about adult Riley, how she became an astronaut and went to the moon. Never forget Bing Bong Man.
Take her to the moon for me. Okay? Oh, God. Oh, I can't believe I ate those scallops again. Ow.
Oh, Marty!
Listen, while you're up, there's a thing of Rolaids in my dress shoes.
Also, one more thing. Just a message to all the parents out there. For the love of God, don't take infants to a goddamn movie theater! They are not supposed to be there! If you can't find a goddamn babysitter, leave the fucking thing at home! I'm sorry, don't leave it home alone! Just stay home! They don't belong in a goddamn movie theater! There was this stupid fucking bitch who brought her baby to the goddamn movie every minute! Where?
Oh, I really want to see that arch. Okay, that's it. Shut up! Shut up, baby! Shut up! Shut up! Give you something to cry about, you stupid
That baby sounds like it's getting murdered.
I really needed to get that out. That was me. That was me in the theater when that fucking baby wouldn't stop whining. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, turn on the notification bell. I'll be back later with more reviews. See you then.